and welcome to this video about breathing. And yeah, it's meant to be a relaxing flow for you. You can do after work or when you feel stressed or just need a little break. And before we start, you can just tune into yourself and feel, okay, how am I feeling right now? 1 to 10. 10 is like ultimately stressed and not well, and 0 or 1 is like perfectly calm. And after this flow, you can check in whether something has changed for you. Okay, so for this flow, you might need a roll, or you can fold your towel into like a black roll. I use this, and yeah, no sponsoring by the way. Okay, so get on the mat and place your hands on your belly, and then you start breathing through your nose and try to expand your belly with your breath. When you inhale, you try to expand your belly like a balloon, and when you exhale, you try to get it into the opposite direction. And you breathe through your nose in and out. Now you put one finger on one side of your nose and you breathe just through one hole of your nose. Then you change your finger. And then put the hand back to the other and repeat the first thing. So breathe into your belly again through your whole nose. And with every exhale, you release all the tension and all the negative thoughts you have. And let them all go away. Perfect. So next, you just mobilize and move your legs from one side to the other. And you continue to breathe deeply, but if you might get feelings of dizziness, just stop breathing that intensely and get back to normal or take a little break. And if you can't go that far, don't worry, it's just about moving your spine in rotation a little bit. You can also go like this. Perfect. Then you come back to the middle and we build it up. So take your hands there and the legs and arms go into the opposite direction. Then you stop in the middle. And last time we coordinated with our breath. So each time our limbs, like our arms and our legs move, touch the ground, you finished your inhale, and when you come back, you finished your exhale. So inhale and exhale. In and exhale. One last time each side. And then you come back to the middle. And your left leg is straight. Your right leg is bended and you twist to the side. You can reach the ground, but you needn't. And your right arm goes into the opposite direction and it's a stretch, and you try to breathe into the into your ribs so that they can expand, and should be relaxing for you. And with each exhale, you can relax a little bit more, let go, sink deeper into your mat. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Right leg straight, left leg extended, twist, and you can also use your right hand to push your knee down a little bit so that you have a little bit more intense stretch. What you also can do is put your left hand on your rib cage and try to breathe where your hand is lying. Perfect. Then you slowly get back to the middle. And what we're going to do now is, you probably know the exercise, the bridge. So that is our end goal. And we build it up gradually. So first you try to move your pelvis, like those little tilts. And we combine it with breathing again. And with each breath, you just imagine to take one vertebra up, and so that you are in the end like up here. But first we start inhale and exhale just the pelvis. And one vertebra. When you come down, you inhale, up, exhale. And up. And now that you're on the top, we go minus one vertebra each movement. So come up a little less. Perfect. So now you can get up and take your roll or like a towel that you can also get into this kind of shape, and we don't use it to massage fascia, but we put it like beneath our shoulder blades, and then you put your head into your hands and try to like some kind of a crunch, like extend your back and flex it. Extend and breathe in, flex and breathe out. And you can also put it on a spot that is maybe a little bit, not so well or a little bit tight, and you try and realize that it made you feel good. Okay, let it break. Yeah, some of those rolls are a little bit more intense and firm than others, but yeah, you could also try like this extension and flex sitting, where you just sit like in this position and you do it without the contact, but yeah, this is more helpful, but in a different video I'll show you alternatives as well. Okay. Exhale, inhale. Two more. Okay. Now just as a little treat, if you have a roll, you can still have your feet on the ground, but you move your spine above it just as a massage. What it does do is that it can decrease your pain in the short term and improve blood flow so that you're more prepared, for example, to do exercise or just, for example, feel better. And if you have a spot, again, that is a little bit uncomfortable, you can also spend a little bit more time on that area. Okay, perfect. So this roll goes away, and you're still on the mat, but now you go into like a side plank, but you stay like this. And what you're gonna do, the alternative would be to just lie on the side, but I recommend you, if you can, to do this. And you're gonna lift your leg up so that you're in one straight line. Reach up with your arm and exhale, inhale. you're changing sides. Lift your left leg up or your right, and then the arm, and flex and extend. Perfect. One more time on the other side. Right leg up, and exhale, inhale. Last time, the other side. By the way, if you hear your joints making noises, that's perfectly normal, except like when they're hurting at the same time, but otherwise, healthy joints make noise. Doesn't mean you're having joints of 90-year-old. That's not true. Okay, so for the last one, either you can do this one, or a more relaxing one is just to lay down on your stomach, place your hands and put your head on your hands and breathe through your nose. But the other version would be to open the front area a little bit, would be to get into this position. Knees are a little bit like hip wide apart and your feet touch each other, and then you first try to really find comfort in that position. Then you try to move your pelvis forward and bend back down and touch your feet with your hands and breathe into that stretch. You can also squeeze your glutes with that, so that it helps first with balance, and also it's an active stretch and makes you go further. Okay, yeah. So how are you feeling right now compared to when you started? And watch how you breathe now, whether you can breathe more deeply or if it is the same. And